Welcome to Reddit Stories, where real stories from Reddit are brought to life with emotion, honesty, and every aching heartbeat. Today is part 6 of Mark's 12-day nightmare, a husband tracing the footsteps of betrayal from the woman he once trusted with everything. In the first 5 days, Mark went from subtle doubts to undeniable proof. A distant look, a silent tale, a smartwatch that led him straight to the truth. And through hidden cameras, he heard his wife whisper sweet words, but not to him. And now, on day 6, Mark will witness something no husband ever wants to see. A strange man walking into his home. And when he speaks, Mark will realize he's not a stranger after all. Day 6, the voice in my house. Mark's story, day 6 of hell. You ever feel the ground shift while you're still standing still? That was me today. I didn't move, but something inside me cracked. Silently, cleanly, like glass under pressure. Sarah left early. No kiss, no breakfast together, not even a have a good day. Just the sound of keys jingling, a purse strap sliding over her shoulder, the door clicking shut. And silence. Beautiful, terrifying silence. I waited 20 minutes, then walked straight to the living room. Pulled the tiny memory card from behind the bookshelf, slid it into my laptop, paused, took a breath, and pressed play. For the first 30 minutes, there was nothing. Just an empty couch, faint hums from the fridge, the distant chirp of birds outside the window. Then, footsteps, heels, sharp, confident. Sarah. She walked into frame, dropped her bag on the couch, let out a long sigh. Then, she smiled. Not to herself, to someone off-screen. Make yourself at home, she said. And that's when I knew. There was someone else. Here, in our home. Our home. A few seconds later, he entered frame. Partially. Only his back. But I saw enough. Broad shoulders. Dark jacket. Clean-cut hair. His body language? Relaxed. Comfortable. Like he'd been here before. Like he belonged here. He sat down beside her. Close. Too close. Sarah laughed, soft, musical. A laugh I hadn't heard in months. Then she touched his arm. And just like that, I was gone. I wasn't in this memory. I wasn't in this marriage. I was just a ghost behind a screen, watching strangers steal my life. But then it happened. He spoke. And I froze. You're sure he won't come home early today? The voice. Low. Confident. Familiar. Not in a way I could immediately place, but like a song you've heard before, once in another lifetime. Sarah answered, he never does. He works all day. He never asks questions. And they both laughed. Laughed. At me. I gripped the edge of the table. Knuckles white. I wanted to scream. To punch the screen. To rip that smug voice out of his throat. I played the voice again. Once. Twice. 3 times. Trying to place it. Where had I heard it before? At work? At a party? In my own living room? Then it hit me. Not clearly, not fully, but something inside me whispered, you know him. Not some stranger. Not some random guy she met online. No, this was someone close. And suddenly, the betrayal felt twice as deep. Because it wasn't just her. It was them. They stayed for 47 minutes. Talking, laughing, whispering. No kissing, no touching beyond a hand on the knee. But it was enough. Intimacy doesn't always need skin. Sometimes it's in the pauses, the way she looked at him, the way he looked back. Like they shared a language I never learned. When they left, Sarah walked him to the door. She kissed him on the cheek, smiled, and said, next time we'll have more time. I closed the laptop, shaking, not crying, just hollow. Like someone had scooped out my insides and left me with echoes. The man had a voice. Tomorrow, I find his face. And when I do, he'll know exactly what it feels like to destroy a family. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what happens next in Mark's story.